What's that?
Okay. Well, why is it going to do this?
I don't know, because that's what I tried to do, but it was telling me to.
Oh, I had to create a whole Restream account and shit.
Then don't worry about it.
I'll get that done. We'll definitely start doing that shit.
Well, we're live, brother. Yeah. Welcome in, nobody, because nobody's here. Yet.
Right now, we're live. Right now,
Yeah,
you didn't even give me a countdown.
2, 1. What's up? Welcome into the 712 studios, ladies and gents. It is the Overconfident and Underqualified podcast live. It's our first live on Thursday night. I'm Cody.
I'm Jay.
What's up, buddy?
Living the absolute dream.
Yeah, man.
Somebody's.
Yeah. Well,
you are.
What else can we want in life, man? We get together on Thursday night, sit down. We have one person that is coming in to watch us. We appreciate you. Do us a favor, jump in
Billy.
jump in and like the pot, whatever you got to do to get
subscribe, share it out, tell your friends how amazing it is so they can punch you next time and say you lied.
Yeah, we are live on our YouTube, the Overconfident YouTube. We're live on my personal Facebook and my personal YouTube. And once we get this all figured out so we can do this on everything, then we'll get your YouTube and your Facebook. But we're learning. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. It is the Overconfident and Underqualified podcast. I'm Cody.
I'm Jay. And you know what I just thought about?
What?
We could use that the camera that we used in our very first couple episodes of the podcast, because it looked like it was going to try to use my computer. I could set that up there and just have it.
Yeah, we could have
recorded
we
that
could have
way.
them double that way.
Double the pleasure, double the fun. Double mint gum.
Double mint, dude.
Double the pleasure.
That though, dude. All those gum commercials back in the day.
I think Mentos might have that.
Mentos better. I don't know the rest of the song. I just know. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. We got people joining us. Happy to see you guys in here. We are going to spend about the next hour talking about. We're going to talk about some combat sports a little bit. Normally, this is on TKO Talk and TKO Ticks. Things are kind of changing up here a little bit, though.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a future coming with what we've got going on here,
Absolutely.
and not really sure how it's taken off, but we are sure happy that you guys are in here for the first one. I'm going to send a link off to Miss Heather and see if she wants to join us. And then if you want to, we can get on the YouTube. While I do that, if you want to jump on the YouTube and grab the link to send out to all of our friends who would love to come in and watch, I'm sure.
Friends.
And if you got something you would like to chat with us about, throw it in the chat. Let's talk. That's what we're here for tonight. That's what these Thursdays are about. Bro,
that's what's most fun about the Thursday Night Lives is just getting, well, and even our Bears Packer game was a lot of fun because we had a lot of interaction on that.
Speaking of which, before this live is done, if you are watching this, you're gonna want to let your friends know, because Jay gets to take himself a Ric Flair chop after the Packers beat the Bears.
I don't remember that.
Hey, I actually have it on. I have it on video, bro.
I don't remember that.
We have video evidence.
I'm Kato Kalin. I cannot recall.
I cannot recall anything that seemed to have happened.
There he is. Now he's live. All right. Give me that.
But yeah, so
share.
Next week's kind of a big week, bro. Well, actually, let's talk about this, because this is one thing that I just realized today because I was flipping through while I was making my dumbass video for the day,
which was amazing.
And dude, we're 2 weeks from Christmas.
I know.
I don't have a Christmas tree up.
No, that's what I'm gonna go do right after this, is bring that Christmas tree in and get that thing rocking and rolling. Because I'm with you.
So are you one of those like old lumberjack type guys? Do you guys go out and you cut down your own tree like Clark Griswold? And
no, but you are gonna have a chance to make fun of me because I wouldn't mind doing that. And actually, Mal and I, when it snowed, it was the worst to drive. We went for a drive. And there's some actually pretty decent looking trees in like our field, dishes, waterway, something like that. Like, I could go help everybody out, chop that bitch down, put it in my living room.
Only because you
are weird.
Because I'm scared to go double or nothing, Bill Matheny says. He said that I was too scared to go.
That's right.
No. There's another bet that is coming. Jay has the ability to set the bet for next week's game.
I don't know where to find the share button on that.
On what? You got to copy the link.
Yeah, but I don't know where to find the link.
Go back to it, hit the button or tab it. Top right hand corner, there should be a share button. Bottom left.
Oh, there it is. I didn't have my phone sideways. Where were you on that one, Billy?
Where were you on that one?
Where were you on that one?
So, that's the only reason that he's getting the chop, because we're going to have another bet. I believe that it's probably going to be something with a dress. I don't know.
Could be. I don't know.
I don't know. Jay doesn't have a whole lot of confidence in the Bears, which he should have. He should have a little bit more after this weekend.
I have a little bit more now, but I am still nervous because the play calling. It was a big game then. It's going to be a big game, and you called those plays you called in the wrong time. Are we going to see more of that? I don't know.
Why am I not?
It's nerve-wracking.
It's nerve-wracking, he says. It's nerve-wracking.
I'm nervited. I'm nervous and excited. All at the same time.
Don't mind us, guys. We're just getting this thing shared out a little bit here so that we can get as many people in here as possible, because this is what we're trying to do every week. We're going to be doing this thing. It's going to get weirder by the week, I promise. Who do we got playing football tonight? Is it the Niners and...
No, it's the Bucks and Falcons.
The Bucks and Falcons.
Yeah, I got me some money on that. Maybe we should put that up on the screen and just follow.
He says, sorry, my internet is way too fast. I'm still way ahead of you guys.
Billy already knows what we're going to say. This is like Spaceballs.
Oh, man.
This is now.
This is now. But that
is then.
But
this is now.
What do you think about the news? Are you excited about Spaceballs?
I am, because you don't get good sequels mostly. Terminator 2, the Rockies and Rambos are some exceptions, because that's how they made movies back then. But you get like what was the Best Friends movie with Adam Sandler and David Spade and
Grown Ups.
Yeah, the Grown Ups 2?
Great.
No.
Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, it's a great movie.
Hangover 2?
Great movie.
No. It's just not the same as the original. It doesn't give
Godfather 2? The
Godfathers, you have to be.
Terminator 2 is a way better movie than the original
hands
Terminator.
Down. That's the one. That's those, and like the Rambos and the Rockies. Like,
dude, you didn't like Grown Ups 2?
It wasn't as good for me. Like Ace Ventura 2, still a good movie, not as great.
Well, and I guess maybe part of that is because you are no matter what, it's still kind of the same movie. So the surprise of it loses itself.
That was then. Too bad I'm there. It does, and so you already watched the first one, and you had the character development and the plot, and it was like, oh my god, the shock value. You laughed. That was great. And then you go into Hangover 2, and it's like, so how do you keep that up? Like how are you going? That was actually, I love the first Top Gun. Love it. I've seen it. I'm not kidding, over 100 times. It used to be my got home from the bar whenever you were done counting drawers, and then had to throw something in. Like I know all the lines to it. Maverick, I had to work myself up to watch it because I didn't want it to be ruined.
That's how many times I've seen Top Gun.
It's wild. I can't believe you haven't.
Zero.
Have you seen Days of Thunder?
Oh, I love Days of Thunder. I've watched Days of Thunder probably 500
Tony
times.
Scott and Ridley.
Dropping the hammer, Harry.
No, you're not, Cole. But that's that. I think that you're right. It's I already know these guys. Now, what do you got? What shenanigans are you going to get into?
Ooh. Speaking of it, but let's before we Spaceballs. That's where we were started.
It's already goofy, like dumb humor, like Mel Brooks humor. So I think you're still going to be able to take those characters.
How old is Mel Brooks?
I
thought he was dead.
164.
I
he's 164.
I really thought he was dead.
He's dead.
What?
He's dead.
No, he's directed this movie.
No, he's not. Sure, it's not Mel Brooks Jr., who's also 74 years old.
Mel Brooks is 99 years of age, and he is doing the directing on this movie.
God bless that.
99 fucking years old and making a movie. Look at him, dude. He looks good as shit for a 99-year-old man.
Hang on, Betty White. You got to be able to see a movie release. he looks terrible.
I'll tell you,
Jesus.
old Mel Brooks is probably still slinging it at this age. You know what I'm saying?
Could you? Okay, that's the type of grandpa. Could you imagine having him as your grandpa?
Oh, I would be so excited
Holy
to have that guy as
crap.
my grandpa. Top Gun is the most guys Roadhouse for Jay. Yeah, that might be exactly right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Roadhouse was a great movie. But man, I don't know. When it comes to that kind of movie, when you're talking about something that you've watched over and over and over and over again, mine's more of a I was more of a comedy guy for that kind of stuff, like Superbad. I've watched Superbad 5,000 times.
I just talked to Mallory about that a couple of days ago. That was the first movie that the script felt like it was just normal guys talking.
Yep.
That's the thing that stood out the most.
I literally had somebody in my house a couple of days ago who looked at that thing and was like, why do you have a Hawaiian license on your wall? Why do you have this random person? And I looked at them very kindly and said, get the fuck out of my house.
I just say, did they leave with one or two black guys? That is a glorious, great freaking cast too.
Oh, dude, and like the movies that are right there in that same, like Jay and Silent Bob.
Yep,
is another one that I could watch over and over.
Funny
again.
though, you either love it or you absolutely despise it. Like people that like the Mallrats and Chase, all that stuff,
The
like,
Jersey Chronicles.
they either hate it or they love it.
Have you ever seen Chasing Amy?
Oh yeah,
Dude, one of my favorite movies of all time.
absolutely.
I blew him while Cody me.
But you finally they go, I don't know, I don't get it. It's stupid. I don't get it.
I liked all those movies.
Oh yeah,
Jersey Girl's a great movie. Dude, George Carlin talks about the rules of the road. Hey, I ain't afraid to take a shot in the mouth if it'll give me a couple 100 miles down the road.
So good.
Like
Tank Girl. Now that's a good movie. Have you seen that with Madonna?
Is it real? It's not Madonna though, is it?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's.
I thought it was the girl who played. No, it's not Madonna. Is it Madonna? No, it's not Madonna.
It's not. It's not Blake Shelton's chick, is it?
Gwen Stefani?
Yeah.
No, it looks like her though. It's not Madonna though.
Oh yeah, it's the chick that's in Bodie.
League of Their Own, right?
Yep, in the original Point Break.
Yeah, but isn't she also in A League of Their Own? Isn't she
Yeah, she's Dottie or something.
Dottie's sister? in
Yeah,
League of Their Own.
sister.
Yeah, she's Kit.
Kit. Yeah, Lori Petty.
Nag, mule.
Yeah, she's kind of an intense person.
Yeah. Well,
Oh shit, she was in Free Willy though. Give her
really?
yeah.
Dude, that was a great movie.
In the Army now.
Okay, yeah,
With
with Pauly Shore
yeah.
when they were the water filtration experts.
Water filtration. They don't make the movies like they used to. Like Biodome.
Oh man,
Making a
man,
filter.
jeez.
Making a filter. I feel like a duck-billed platypus. You got munchies.
So anyway,
we have lots of stuff to eat.
Where this all started was the Spaceballs.
Yes, and I can't wait.
Mel
for it.
Brooks movies.
Especially now, it's his brain behind it.
I don't know how you can make a Mel Brooks movie in today's society, though.
True. Hey, the dude is 99.
Oh,
He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, like, well, he definitely didn't give a shit when he was making like
Oh,
Blazing
Blazing
Saddles
Saddles.
or High Anxiety.
High
Like-
anxiety.
You've never seen High Anxiety?
Never even heard of it.
Oh my god, dude, that's Mel Brooks' best movie.
Are you kidding me?
No, best movie. Maybe Young Frankenstein. I love Young Frankenstein
That was
too.
a good one.
That was my High Anxiety is a great movie. It's about a crazy house, a nut house doctor, played by the same guy who's in all of his movies. The
He's the
it's like Harvey. What is it?
Harvey Korman.
Harvey Korman. Yep, that would be him. That was one of my dad's favorite actors. Because it's in Young Frankenstein that they're playing a game of darts, and he's got a wooden hand, and he goes up and sticks all the darts in the bullseye, and comes back and goes, and gets. Oh, great grouping, Doctor.
I'm gonna have to see. I did not know.
Oh,
that
that's a
existed.
great movie. The Professor Little Old Man.
Richard-
Little Old Man.
Richard Harper, Nurse Diesel,
Oh yeah.
Lilliman. Yeah. That. Howard Morris.
It doesn't Cloris Leachman play Nurse Diesel?
Yep.
So like, you've seen Young Frankenstein?
Yes.
Like,
I love that movie.
Stay close to the candle. The staircase is treacherous.
It's even funnier now, though. that
Nice.
You can.
Great knockers. Thank you, Doctor.
It's so good. It's one of the great. There's Jimmy Darrow.
What up, Jimmy Darrow?
Oh, it is
Absolutely. It is
by
one, but you
far.
can't make that movie
No.
nowadays. You can't. And there's reasons why you can't. Like,
Camp Town ladies sing this song. Doo-dah, doo-dah.
like, can you? Yeah. Yeah, no.
It's so good. But it's like people like us are like, hey, Jeremy.
Jeremy Rose says, Blaze.
Yeah, well.
But anyway, so yes, I'm super excited for the Spaceballs too. I seen that Rick Moranis is actually coming out of retirement. He said he'd never act again.
yeah, I
So
heard
him
that.
coming out of retirement's a really big deal. Of course, you don't have John Candy,
No.
and that's Bill.
Who's going to be the Mog?
Bill Pullman's dead too. Isn't
Yes,
he?
he is.
Yeah. So you lost both Lone Star and Barf.
Oh gosh. Wait, is Bill Pullman dead? Or am I thinking of
He's the guy from Independence Day too, right?
Yeah.
That's who played.
He's the president in Independence
Yeah,
Day.
he did. Right.
Yeah. Well, who's the guy that plays the Twister, original Twister?
That's Bill. Somebody else. Hold on.
Mallory would be so mad at me right now because she loves that movie.
Okay, Bill Pullman is not dead. Bill Pullman is not the one that died. It's the other one.
The guy in Twister.
What is his? Come on, chat. Who's the guy in Twister? Bill Paxton.
Paxton. Pullman. Paxton.
He,
Pullman. Paxton.
he is. That's sad.
Yeah,
man.
I know.
Like the extreme.
So we still have Lone Star.
Yeah, we still have Lone Star, but we don't have.
Oh, that guy's dead too.
Who? Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
He
That was
gone.
a bummer. We've lost a lot of really good ones.
Yeah.
And then we still got some that are still around. Like it doesn't make any. Maybe it's time that we quit losing so many of the good ones and
Right?
start getting rid of some of the mediocre ones.
Like who's that disgusting blonde comedian? Thinks she's a comedian.
Amy Schumer.
Yeah, it's the one. Easy description, bro. The disgusting blonde one.
Yeah.
There it is.
I'll tell you,
She's terrible.
she is, and she was huge there for a minute, and then she went on Ozempic or whatever. No, I meant
No, I think she's pretty huge now too.
no. I was talking about she was actually her comedy blew up there for a minute. She was making movies and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, then she drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, she accepted $50 million 5 times.
Yes, she did. She wore the dress. She's already blonde, so
So how long did it take you to get over the Packers beating your Bears? I know Bill's still kind of salty about it.
right about when I hit the unlock of my truck, I think I was all right. No, I am. I'm cautiously optimistic about this next one. Just
Well, and it's this weekend. The Packers have the Broncos, which I will be live during, and I've decided that I'm going to do that one topless. I'm going to paint a big G on my nipples.
yes,
Nipple to nipple G's.
Yes. If you don't start shooting promos for that right now, you're wrong. You've got.
So okay, so
We could do a whole cut scene with the pump like jock jams, kind of stuff going in the background, and have just somebody painting a big old G
Pump
on
up
it,
the
just-
jam, pump it
just
up.
do it. Just absolutely. Milkshake bringing all the boys to the yard.
Yeah, I don't use the milkshake anymore because my
No.
yard's not big enough for all the boys.
Well, you could teach somebody else, but you'd have to charge.
I would.
I'm just saying, it's in the script.
Every
Yeah,
time-
Schumer is she's looking like a stone cold crackhead now, so good for her.
Amy Schumer.
Yeah, she sold her Brooklyn Heights Moonstruck home for $11 million to pay for that crack. You whore.
Welcome to the podcast, ladies.
Hey, I'm Jay. Oh, wait, what?
Oh,
bless
well,
her.
so Christmas coming up 2 weeks away. I know you said that tonight you're putting up the Christmas tree. So what kind of tradition do you got for the Christmas tree? Apparently you don't go out and cut one down. You're one of them lazy fuckers.
No,
that's
we're
got
gonna start doing that
the
because it's
fake
all
one.
part of the experience, isn't it, honey? Her eyes are frozen. She'll look later.
But like
Kith and kin.
like do we have certain ways that we decorate? I know that some people like mom and daughter.
Oh,
pick
yeah,
up
okay.
that. Like, do you get picked up to put the star on top or?
Yes, Hallie and Mallory have to work together now. We're putting in a hoist. The funny, because I was thinking, no, not really. Yes, of course we do. So every year we'll go to the mall and we get one of those ornaments out of the kiosk. You know, the guys selling.
Yep.
They do the hand paint, and then we were. Things are going to change this year a little bit. We used to get a snow globe every year, and it was cool. You know, we'd set them up on the top of the fireplace, whatever stand. Well, Mal was going through the Christmas decorations and pulled all of them out, and all the water is starting to turn yellow. So I was like, well, I can fix it. It's just going to take a little bit. So that was one of the things that we did. And then, of course, the ornament. But last year, our tree, I told Mallory, this might be the last year. We might need to go buy one this year. I don't know, because it's a pre-lit tree that we got from my grandma Marilyn, which is exquisite.
Of course it is.
But some of the lights wouldn't work. So, but she sent, did you know they have a thing called, and listen, they have a Christmas light fixing gun.
Bro.
I think that's what it's called.
Bro, as smart as you are, fixing Christmas lights may be the easiest thing ever.
Wow.
You literally just pull the bulb out of the seed, and there's two little wires that you pinch, pull the bulb out, put a new bulb in, spread them out, pop it in.
Not if you don't know where it's at.
I can show you.
No. Not if you don't know which light it is. That's what this gun's doing. So you just take this gun. It has a bunch of different ends on it, right? But here's the kicker. This is what I'm gonna say. This blew my mind because I've wired that shit. I take cords and I cut them off other things.
I was gonna say, like,
I put Metro packs on them, so I don't have to string an extension. It's just that long, you know, and I can just swap out my fucking tools because it's got the same Metro Pack plug. This is different. This is you can stick the deal into it and it'll tell you where, and then you pull the trigger and it goes clack 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 clack, and it'll start flashing the lights. But you can start from the middle, and then if this lights up and these don't, you start working your way down. So you go like maybe 2 or 3, click it again, nothing happened. When you get it to the right one and start firing that thing, it fixes the lights. No wires, no bulbs, no changing, nothing. All of a sudden, it went from not working and a toy cap gun from the 1960s to boom, your whole light thing works.
And there we go again. It's the robots, buddy.
It's got to be. I don't know how it works.
That's definitely alien technology.
Why would sending I'm assuming that it uses some sort of static or I don't know where the shock is coming from. I don't think there's.
Do you have to yell clear before you hit it?
I should.
Clear.
I'm gonna start doing that.
That's what
so mad.
That's what you need to do. Make a video of it because
you have to go on clear.
It would make a great video.
Especially when they come on, because you do this every time. Oh my god!
Well, look at that.
Every time it's like, ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah,
ooh, piece of candy.
That is something that, like, I don't like Christmas. I'm not a huge Christmas guy, and I shouldn't say I don't like Christmas because I just have lost my luster for Christmas because my kids are grown up. My kids.
Blame it on the kids, stupid kids.
I can't. Well, and I mean, no grandbabies. No. I do too, Bill.
I'll be
absolutely
gentle.
do.
I'll be gentle next time.
Oh
God dang.
But the part about Christmas that always made no sense to me is the amount of people who put ungodly amounts of lights outside of their house. Like, I've never understood what I want to be festive. But have you ever heard any man, woman, child, anybody who's like, oh, I'm so excited about going out and putting up all these fucking Christmas lights?
Ooh, good call. I was gonna say I like looking at them.
Yeah,
I'll be honest, admit that.
Like, can you imagine the people who do it down in Elliott?
Oh, that
Bears
is rad.
It is. It's cool as shit. But my God, man, like, they start setting up in like September.
You have to. You would have to, because then imagine all the other stuff you got to do to make sure when you plug that thing in and it doesn't light up.
You're just out there with 50 of those guns.
Oh, yeah, but you got to get the autos, you know. Clear. But it is cool. It is cool to drive by. I don't know. I guess the people that still love the Christmas that much, because I don't like putting up lights. I like the blow up decorations that you can like set out in front of your yard and plug in and set them on a timer. That's fun.
Oh, I'm definitely one of those now that, like, I will go buy those projectors.
Yeah,
project on the side of the house. I used to be that guy.
I'm surprised you don't have that projector that you shoot from the inside and then it makes it look like for Halloween, like ghost hands and stuff, like on your front door or something. I'm surprised you don't have something.
I can just wait until the evening hours, and there's usually hands trying to get out the window.
There's a lot of people trying to get out of this house. Yes. trying to escape any way they can. That's why that front door always is broken.
Oh
I'm gonna
man.
fix that.
So anyway, so that's the Christmas. When I was a kid, one of the big things that my dad was always big on was the bubble lights. Have you ever seen those?
Oh yes.
Where they get hot enough to start boiling the water or oil or whatever it is inside of it, and then if you're not careful, it'll bust open and burn the shit out of you.
Yes.
Like that was one of the big things.
So just something for them to yell at you more about. God, Cody, get away! Cody, get away from the tree!
Well, and then it was always, we had the weirdest traditions. Like we would all set up the trees together. My brothers would beat me up.
That's tracking.
Mom and dad would always sit back, watch us set up. We would last thing that you always put on the Christmas tree was the candy canes. You had a shitload of candy canes that you put up on the Christmas
No
tree.
kidding. We never done candy canes.
Really?
No, we were not. No.
Yep, you put candy canes up on there, and then the biggest tradition that we ever had in my household was every year the Christmas tree would fall over after we were done. I'm not joking. It was like clockwork. We would be sitting in a different room, and the Christmas tree would fall over because we always had a live Christmas tree.
Oh,
so you would literally take it in, and you would jam these rods into the base of it, just screw the
big
shit
old
out.
lug nuts.
Well, if you didn't have that thing perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember one year my
Pour the
dad
water
my
everywhere,
dad
too.
even tied the top of the tree to one of those hooks that like you hang a plant
Yeah.
from, and it still fell. Like, so
I can see your mom getting so like, what the buff?
yeah, because mom was always so gentle with her words about stuff
Yeah.
like that too.
It's sweet and kind.
But yeah, so that was, but like, what kind of Christmas traditions do you have as far as like, do you guys get up are you obviously Hal's older? My kids are older. When my kids were younger, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
My kids be
man.
coming at me. But like we always had it where the kids weren't allowed, and this started when I was a kid. You weren't allowed to go out and see what was out there from anybody until my parents or me were sitting in the living room, and then they would do the whole, oh, look at what's out here.
What's
It's
that
so
under the
nice.
tree there?
And I remember being thinking to myself when I was a kid, they're assholes. Like, what are they? And now I had so much fun doing that with my kids.
Oh yeah.
That whenever my grandkids come someday, I hope no time soon, but I wouldn't be surprised no time soon. But
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't, man. Like that's just, I'm at that age.
Yeah, you are. Yep. I
Um,
mean, geez, Pete's.
but yeah, so like that was one of the big things. My mom always made this egg casserole every Christmas morning.
Yeah.
With like breadcrumbs and sausage and bacon and cheese and eggs. It was like
Mal.
a fantastic
We
omelet.
need to do that again.
Yeah, Mal, I'll come over and spend the night.
Oh, it's so good.
I'll come stay with you guys
There you
on
go.
Christmas Eve.
You have to wear your long Christmas stocking, and I can read that
Mama.
book to you.
Yeah, Mama and her
Baron's-
kerchief and me and my
There
cat
you go.
had all
all
settled
settled
down for a long winter's nap. But why a long winter's nap? Like, were they going to
It's
sleep
Christmas.
through Christmas?
No, he's just taking a quick short nap. Not
But he
like-
said a long winter's nap.
well, he did contradict himself.
And what is a clatter?
Uh,
But what is a clatter? I mean,
so that made you rise to see what was the matter.
yes, it did.
Oh, that egg bake though. That's good stuff.
Dude, I could do that egg bake right now. I'm starving. I'm on a 3-day fast right now. I'm ready to break
Oh,
this.
forgot to
bitch.
tell you.
What?
Mal has been making a ham and potato, and I think she puts a little bit of some beans in it and
Soup?
bacon soup. Yeah, so we're gonna have lots. So I'm telling you that because you're gonna have some.
Mal, it's time for you to leave Jay.
It's been marinating.
Actually, it's not
cooking
time for you to leave
down.
Jay. I just need to know, does your sister cook?
The answer is no. Even if it was yes, it's no.
Oh,
Cody.
come on, bro. We could be bros in
No,
laws.
we had when we were little, we did the same. Mom and dad did the same thing. We're gonna get down. Don't go downstairs until you come get us first. And I think they said it had to be at least 6 or 6:30 or something. But then when we were old enough to drive a tractor or watch a gate, so the cattle didn't get out, there was no more of that. It was boys get up at 5 a.m., go down, pissed off. It's cold outside. You see everything sitting there, and you can't do nothing about it. You put your clothes on, your coat, and go outside, and you do all the chores, and you come back in 2 hours later, and you're freezing your ass off. And now you get to go open presents. That was our tradition. Go do chores.
Thanks, Tom.
Oh, such a good time.
What a different life we live nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine some of these privileged ass little
Mm.
shit bags that run around now having to get up and go feed cattle before they do their stuff?
We actually had to. Joe and I. Dad smashed his toe off. We
Smashed it off.
smashed it off, not cut.
So that makes me go. That makes my pee pee hurt.
See,
That
told you.
makes my
I
pee-pee
told
hurt.
you. The back in the day when they had like the country card club, you know, everybody come over and they play like gin rummy, but you'd like go to like Zelmer's, or you always travel around. We were hosting, and Dad was hurrying up because Mom was always getting pissed because he's always so late. It was a beautiful summer night, and he parked the feed wagon. He loaded up feed for the next day, so it was full. Parked the 1466 in front of the tool shed, pulled the pin on it because he had to go hook it up to something else.
Oh,
Realized as he climbed back up in the seat, he didn't put the jack down. So he ran back down. So it's just sitting on the tongue. And right as he grabbed the pin to put it in, it slid and it landed on his foot. And the only thing he was wearing was a sock and a rubber boot. And so he had to pull his foot out from underneath it. And then he looked down and the rubber boot was filling up with blood. He's like, oh God. Just then, at that exact moment, my grandpa, his dad, pulled up in the farm just because. And was able to, because I don't know if he would have made it to the house, and took him into the hospital, and all the rest is history. But for
which toe?
I don't remember if it was his left or his right, but it's if you had a ring or pointer finger on one of them.
Oh,
yeah.
So as long as it wasn't the big toe. As long as it's not the big toe. If they said the big toe and the little toe, they said that if you lose those, becoming balance is pretty tough.
Why is it the big toe seems like that would be way worse?
Because have you ever, serious question, has anybody ever flicked you in your big toe?
Oh yeah, right on the knuckle there.
No, in the big toenail.
Oh yeah, that's even worse. Yeah, no, that's true. But yeah, so then of course they gave him I think there was codeine or something back then, and I think I was a freshman in high school or a sophomore. So I would have, and this was 30 some odd years
99.
Yeah. So
we were freshmen or
he's allergic to it. So it was that much worse. So Joe and I would have to get up in the morning, feed cattle, go to school, and then on lunch they let us leave because we had to go feed cattle again and load up for the next day, and then go back to school, and then do all that stuff. And while Dad was laid up on the couch, and one time the loader tractor broke, we had to load like 540 pounds of hay. And we did it with pitchforks and a scoop shovel. And we went up to tell Dad, it's like, well, hose blew or something on the loader tractor. And he said, so we threw it by hand. He goes, why in the hell did you do that? And I'm like, I thought you'd be proud of us. I wouldn't have done it if you wouldn't have been. I guess we just thought the cattle got to have hay, man. We had to do something.
Oh, man, I forgot to take care of one piece of business before
yeah.
we do this. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode of the Overconfident and Underqualified podcast is brought to you by our friends at Wolfpack. And they I'll tell you what, they just keep sending us more and more beautiful gear. And, well, Jay just got this Real Tree one. I got the Joker one. I got Bodie's got one of mine. I've got the crossbody, and you got the alien one. So for any backpack needs, for your lifestyle, that backpack lifestyle, which reminds me, you don't choose the backpack lifestyle.
No,
the backpack lifestyle chooses you.
That is accurate, because I wasn't a backpack guy. I never even carried a bag. The only bag I had was the one that was issued to me. I'm like, all right, I'll just keep it around. These things,
can't help it.
Holy, but it's like a tattoo.
Yeah. And now, and it makes it so much cooler because every week they're dropping new backpacks.
The ones they did go into the vault, they're not going to make them again.
Yeah.
Unless we're lucky they do a reach back into the old history or time machine or something. Like, it's done.
Yeah. So like today's tomorrow's drop is a snow leopard bag, and it looks dope.
I was actually looking into that because Hallie, that's her favorite animal, and I think I would like her to get a bag because I'm sold. Like, they are the greatest damn thing I've ever owned. So that's why it's like a tattoo. You get it and you're like, I could absolutely use that. Another one, or give it to somebody that could use it. It's Christmas. What's that code, Cody?
Yeah, if you get on there, it's the Wolfpack official, and use our code Overconfident, you can get yourself a 10% discount. Right now they're running store-wide, or they're running site-wide sales for still running Black Friday type sales. Make sure that you get on there, check them out because they are great people. They are taking care of us. And here pretty soon, we will have another one of these fantastic bags to give away to you during one of these lives because I don't know if you know this, but they're never average.
Always a wolf.
Oh,
No, bad dog. And then, Jimmy and Billy jumping on here and Bodie and those guys. We'll do a chat giveaway. You got a 30% chance of winning.
Yeah, well, this thing's going to take off. I can feel that. It's going to take off because we do have some things that we can tell that are going to be coming up now that this is going to be what we're doing, this overconfident. We're going to shoot the podcast once a week. We're going to go live once a week, and then we'll repost these lives as another podcast. So you're going to get a couple of episodes from us every week probably. But one of the lives that we've got coming up, I can't give names yet, but we have three Hollywood stuntmen, one of which is an actor, a very well-known actor.
Have we nailed down a time? Will it be at night?
Well, so I got a hold of them last night.
Okay.
And one of them said he was out in LA and everything from the car chase and car wrecks on Monday went fantastic. That's weird to have a friend saying that. But then he also told me,
and then turn around and send you a picture getting his kid ready for school.
But the other two, he says right now they were anchored off the coast of Key Largo in one of their new catamaran as they are floating it back to his hometown or where he lives, I believe, somewhere around New Orleans. And once he gets back, then they are ready and they are going to come on and they're going to tell us all kinds of stories about Hollywood and the cool things that happen out there. Like I said, two of these guys are stunt. Well, all three of them have done stunt work. One of them has worked with names like The Rock.
Arnold.
One of these guys was a body double for Harrison Ford.
Wait, what was the movie? Because I thought it was Kevin Costner.
It was Harrison Ford in Indiana Jones. And,
I didn't know that one.
Yeah. And then he was also on the 1812 or whatever it is, the Yellowstone spinoff.
1888?
So,
or was it 1812?
It was one of those. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? The Yellowstone spinoff.
Yep.
The other guy he's worked with Tom Cruise several times.
Yeah.
I mean, the one guy looked at me and told me that he calls The Rock Dewey.
Huh?
He said, yeah, man, I was hanging out with Dewey. I was like, who the hell is Dewey? And he was like, oh, that's what we call Dwayne Johnson. I said, is there any way that you can get it to the point where I can call him Dewey? Because I would love to call Dwayne The Rock Johnson Dewey.
Hey, Dewey.
Yeah. So yeah, those three are going to join us either on a live or a podcast. Either way, sounds like they're down to do this a couple of times.
I would say that would be cool to do it as a live because then you can have people come, because the stories that they're going to be able to tell. You gave me some snippets, and I know not all of them even. I have so many questions.
Yeah.
And so if you're on the live, Jimmy and Billy and Bodie, it's going to be fun as shit to talk to these guys and hear about this and that, a stabbing, we're not going to give too much away because, and again, I don't even know all of them. It's going to be a blast. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. These are the same guys at one point during the conversation. One of them said, hey, Cody may have something in front of a camera for you at some point. So we'll talk about that when that comes up too. Hoping it will be next week. Honestly,
yes, that would be
fantastic. Also, I just had an interview with Houston Alexander, the UFC vet.
When's his next fight?
He's fighting January 31st at the Ralston Arena.
Okay.
He's fighting bare knuckle for Dynasty Combat Sports, who I will actually have Philip Henderson, the CEO. He's going to come on and do an interview with me on TKO Talk. But now I'm looking at possibly bringing some Midwest guys from the MMA world in, and that would Monster Mayhem. I did just lock down an interview with Drew Dober.
Yes.
And Danny Molina, who is Skywalker boxing over in Omaha. The guy has trained guys from even the guys here in Atlantic, Dylan Cox.
Yeah,
he's helped train those guys all the way up to guys like Anthony Smith, who fought Johnny Bones Jones.
Which we need to see what Dylan's doing because that'd be fun just to get everybody we can on there.
Oh, absolutely. And that's kind of the idea of what's going to be happening on these lives. We're going to try to get friends. We're going to try to get whoever we can to come on and sit and chat with us. And if we can't find somebody to sit and chat with us, it's fantastic because me and you just sit here and we do our thing.
Can come over and do some freaking like what was it that we were gonna do the DC versus Marvel kind of stuff. We could set something up like that and have us do like a 2-player go, head to head. Like let's get weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, I mean, it's probably a deal. If we're gonna do this live, we should probably have some kind of a weekly wager.
Absolutely. And this one obviously was a little bit more impromptu, so we'll be a little bit more prepared. And I won't have a Christmas tree to go decorate.
Yeah.
But yes, I want to do like let's have some like theme. We could do the DC versus Marvel wager. We could whatever we're doing football if it happens to be on or whatever. Excellent.
As you're in the
March
chat,
Madness is coming up.
As you're in the chat, if there's things that you want to see us wager on, throw it out there. Let's talk about it. Let's get some weird stuff going on. This is what we're going to do. We're going to sit here and we're going to chat.
We could have if we get enough people in the chat, do a little pick teams and have the chat and your chat team pick your bracket for you. And we could set a wager for us. So they're basically deciding fate.
We're going to leave our fate in the hands of the people who are watching us.
Exactly. Like I want Billy to be on your team.
They don't have they don't have anything.
He'll never lead you astray.
Oh man.
Oh, did I wink at the wrong?
So are you when you guys set up the Christmas tree, like is there candy and stuff that gets divulged in?
Mallory has made a bunch of puppy chow. And then of course we have the soup.
The soup's for tonight.
It could be for tonight. I think she's like slow cooking the ham and letting it all marry up or so. It's gonna be. I walked in last night. I was like, oh shit, it's so good. So I'm not sure actually if we're doing that tonight or tomorrow, but
because you guys got Christmases this weekend, right?
Yeah, a lot of them, all of them, really.
That's one thing I don't have. I do my Christmas with my kids, and that's it. Like,
see, and it's fun, but at the same time, it also is stressful because there's so much stuff going on, and then the problem is like what you said, like the massive desire, like the Christmas magic. It gets to be so stressful trying to get and plan and bring and cook and buy and gift and whatever else. It's like you start rushing too much. You're like, then you start to hate it. But it's fun when you get to where you're at. But it's the anxiety and how am I going to make this work in between there that kind of ruins stuff. But
so the reason that I don't do all that stuff is because, well, nobody likes me.
True.
But no, I about a few years back, I decided it was right after my second divorce, and I had just kind of settled into this life of being only dad, didn't have to worry about anything else. And I was like, you know what, man, I've been buying these kids the same trash shit for the last however many years. I'm done doing it. I'm going to surprise them. I'm going to take them on a trip this year. That was the plan. Well, in that process, it took us away for that week of Christmas and in between Christmas and New Year's, because we left Christmas Day. We didn't get back until like the 3rd, I want to say. And people were upset about how they wanted to have our family Christmas or their family Christmas. And it was at that point that I thought, these 4 little people are the only ones that I care about hanging out on Christmas with. Yep. And that's nothing against anybody else, none of my friends, nothing. I love all you guys, but those 4 little people are the only ones that mattered. And I was at that point where I was like, I don't care what the rest of y'all want to do. And when that happened, like I said, I'm not as into Christmas as I was, but
you still reserve
that part of Christmas is that me and my kids that day, like, so I'll wake up Christmas morning, they will be with their mothers. And when I say that, like, my oldest is 21, my youngest is 14. I got a couple of 18-year-olds in the middle there. So when I say that, they're going to their moms, but like only my 14-year-old is at that age where she's got to be somewhere.
Right.
But I've also kind of like they've all got younger siblings that they need to be able to hang out and see them Christmas morning.
The Christmas magic is still with those guys too. It's fun.
That's probably what happened to me. That's probably why I'm such a Scrooge, because I was that Christmas magic dude. Like I loved hopefully earmuffs for anybody small. Putting together, like, I don't know how you do the Santa Claus stuff, but like I always put stuff together and built like a little station for everyone.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff was amazing.
And it was so fun to do.
But as far as like Christmas goes, I think Christmas morning for about the first 2 hours is fantastic, and the rest of the day sucks.
It kind of does, because you kind of get that adrenaline excitement dump, and then it's like, oh, now we got to go back to real world.
And it's like, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
But
I like it though, because I'm with you. I was talking to Mal too. I was like, I want to get everything. I want to go where where we can, but the scheduling is so hard. So we do everything as close to the beginning of December as we can, and then it's done.
Bill, you can absolutely go to their moms, buddy.
Both of them.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Can I go to their moms too?
The one, both those kids are grown. We don't chat anymore, but I'm sure that she would love to see you. I know how much you guys liked each other back in the day. The other one, well, she's kind of preggo. I don't think that she's one for much.
I'd wager a $20 bill that Billy's next comment is, well, that means I can't get her pregnant. Did I steal your thunder, buddy? No, I'm with you. I reserve Christmas Eve and Christmas Day to us. No, there's no schedule and stuff. We used to do the get up on Christmas morning, open your gifts, of course, after chores were done. And then right after that, everybody get ready and we went into grandma's. And it was like, love being there. But as an adult, I'm like, I want to be able to be at my place for Christmas. I want to be able to get into my fridge and poop on my toilet and snack on whatever the hell I want, that kind of thing, and not have to travel or box anything up or haul. I just want to be me and leave me alone.
So do you do church at any point there? Are you guys church people?
We did the midnight the midnight service with the candles and stuff. That shit is so cool,
dude. And I'm not gonna lie, like that when I was a kid, mom used to we used to go to that stuff. And I do remember one of the coolest times ever. We had went to that. It had been one of those years where it just didn't feel like Christmas. There was no snow.
Oh, yeah.
It was
We're
just
seeing more and more of that.
It was just kind of crappy. We went in there, and I remember talking to my dad, and I was probably 10, maybe 10, 12, somewhere right in there. And I told him, I said, it just doesn't feel like Christmas because there's no snow on the ground. There's none of that. We get done with our church service, and he had told me, well, and my parents were Christians, but they didn't over push that on any of us. Like I went through the
normal.
Yeah, I went through confirmation at the Methodist church, all that stuff. But like, I remember sitting in there and thinking to myself while we were doing this, saying their prayers, and I'm like, it'd be really cool.
Didn't you puke at Adventureland on a confirmation trip?
I did.
Yes,
I did.
Yes, I remember that. Ice cream everywhere.
A lot.
Oh my God.
Curtis Sportleader, what's up, buddy? But yeah, so this whole deal was we go in there. I'm worried about how it's not Christmas, and we walk outside, and it is the most fantastic snow.
No way.
Yeah, like we've been in there for church is what, an hour?
Yeah.
And we come out, there's probably 2 inches of snow on the ground, but it's that big fluffy snow.
Yep.
And it was like,
I remember, don't mind standing out in.
I remember thinking to myself, I did this.
Yep.
I asked God for this, and He brought it.
I did this with my mind.
With my mind.
One of the coolest things, speaking of confirmation, was when Chuck Downing was the pastor and Drew. I got to go up on stage while they did the candle stuff and see out. Holy buckets. I'll never forget it. And I was probably, I don't know, 10, 12, 13. I don't know how old. Probably that. Yeah, probably around 10.
Charlie Downing follows me on social
media. He's so awesome.
And he is constantly, he's so supportive of, like, I haven't seen that guy since.
Shout out to Dub D.
Yeah.
Chuck.
And Drew.
Yep.
I'm talking to Drew as of lately. It's awesome catching up with those guys, but like him. Okay, so the stuff I do on my social media is not exactly what you're going to take to church every day.
No, I don't think he's passing that along to the congregation.
But he never said anything. Like,
why? Because he knows what normal humor is. He's got a sense of humor. He's one of the funniest dudes ever. And you can still be a pastor and still be a funny dude.
And be a human.
Yes.
Yeah. That's part of the reason why I'm not big on going to church is because the robotic nature that is a church.
This is going to sound funny because it's you and me. So why we even got onto this topic. And 2 days ago, I have a whole 15-minute video I was thinking about doing about why I don't like church, but I absolutely love God. And there's a lot of reasons, and I know the main ones. So I was actually going to put some out because same thing. I just get so put off by the organized church with the pressures of where were you on Sunday? How come you weren't into church? Where, you joined the men's group? Did you go to this? Did you sign up for the coffee bar? And I mean, just there's so much stuff with it. It's like, man, I just want to come here, hear the word, meet a few people, say hi, and go back to what I was doing, because I can do that anywhere. So I'm with you on that.
Well, my biggest thing is church folks, for 90% of them, are some of the judgiest people in the world. Like, I can remember going
100.
I can remember going to church and sitting in the pew and listening to people talk shit about the people who are walking in because they weren't wearing the outfits. Like, I hate to tell you this, folks. God doesn't care what you're wearing. God does not care at all what you wear to church as long as you're there. And
you don't even have to be at church.
Oh, look at this. We actually have a got a question, both of you guys. What was your favorite
Nintendo
Christmas
64, hands down.
Really?
Nintendo 64 was my favorite gift ever.
Jeez, that was quick.
Oh, like the best Christmas I've ever had was when I opened that up and saw that green and red and 3D in. Oh my Lord. Lost my shit. But I lived out in the country and we didn't have a lot of money, so the TV I tried to plug it in wouldn't work. I figured I had to put it on channel 99. I was running out of time because we had to go to grandma's, so I didn't even get to play it before I got to go.
What game did you get?
Star Fox.
Because it came with it.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you probably got GoldenEye at some point.
Super Mario's with it, and then of course GoldenEye. And I have no idea how you still play COD and the GoldenEye setup with the inverted.
That's the only way I came with it. I've played it that way. I have been inverted since that day.
Yeah.
That's
Top Gun. You don't know Top Gun.
Yeah, no. I'm a teacher, but since I was such a rebel, I know all the behaviors. Kraus is back in here.
I love how he prefaced it with, I'm a teacher. Yeah, but you weren't then. Were you, Brandon? In the river.
So I will
with
say,
your undies on.
Favorite Christmas present? Oh boy. I'll tell you what, there was a year that my favorite Christmas present that probably was the coolest thing ever. My parents, when I was a junior in high school, do you remember when it was a big deal to get your football number on a chain?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So they got me my football number on a chain our junior year, a Fossil watch that matched it.
Fossil watch. I forgot
about that. And yeah, that was probably, but now my favorite Christmas gift, my dad gave me a cheese head one year. Like that was it. It was when I opened that thing, kind of like you're saying, which it's completely different because like I got my parents.
I've always been a nerd though. So that's the thing. Is like you've always been a Packer fan. Your dad was a Packer fan. You and your dad were fucking boys, So it was the thought and that you loved it and you wanted to love it just as much as he did. And he offered that to you. Like, that's why it was so cool. Like the N64 could have been, hell, now it'd be like a Raspberry Pi. It'd been, oh my God.
But dude, I like my parents were always that stuff. Like I always got the whatever gaming system was coming out. I'm not gonna lie, my folks, when it came to Christmas, my folks spoiled the shit out of us kids. And I to this day, I still don't know how. Because like looking back on it, the amount of money that they spent is outrageous.
We were just looking the other day on starter jackets and how much they were back then, dude. And like comparing it to the inflation, and all that now, I was like, holy crap, our parents were spending some cash on those.
And that was another, like my dad made a special trip somewhere to get me a Packer starter jacket.
Yeah. Why is it the 42? Was that just because your number? Did your dad play? Or did your brother wear? Who else wore?
Bangle actually wore 55.
Okay.
And
middle linebacker, Mike.
So our 7th and 8th grade year, I wore 55.
Okay.
When I got up to our freshman year, I can't remember who had 55. I want to say it was
Barf.
Yeah. And so I couldn't have 55. So I took 42, and 42 was Bones, Tony Bruns' number.
That's right.
And when I believe it was Tony Bruns, it was either Tony Bruns or Nick Paulson, one of the two, which they were both Bengals friends.
No, it wouldn't have been Paulson. I thought Paulson was 54 because he was also he was an end linebacker.
I think you're right. I think it was Bones. And whenever coach threw it to me, he goes, "You know that you got
big shoes.
That's big shoes to fill." And I said, "I got some big feet. We would be all right." I sucked at football.
Did your dad play
folks
in Bussy?
Oh yeah, dad played.
He's a football player. I mean, should have been. What number did he have?
He was 77.
77.
Yeah, 78, 77, 78. One of those two. Graduated in 78, so now he was 77, I believe.
That was his number.
I have it.
Was he defense, offense?
He played defensive line. Played a little. Well, yeah, did he play for Twin Cedars?
Oh, true.
They had like 14 people on the team.
He was definitely on offense and defense. You have a picture of it? You said?
I've got a picture. I've got his jersey somewhere here.
No way.
Yeah.
Fucking cool.
Brandon Krause Brownie had 55. He's right. It was Brownie.
Oh, and Barf,
Aaron Brown was 55.
Barf, I was thinking when we were freshmen, Barf was wearing, I thought, 55.
Yep.
Upperclassman. Where's that Curtis? I was going to say, what was his Christmas?
At a Jurassic Park.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do you remember those things?
And then the little fuzzy thing, the wires would get all screwed up and it wouldn't fit in the track anymore.
Dude, you want to hear some weird shit, though? About those things. I know there was a group of like 4 or 5 like grown-ass adults. And I'm not going to mention who they are, Ryan Richter. But they had a slot car fucking league.
No
where
kidding.
these dorks would get together. Like he had turned his entire basement into a slot car track. Like it went like all over the place, and they would get together and they would race. But the thing is that if one of them spun out, everybody had to stop. I was like, that's the dumbest rule ever.
Oh, you can't. It's like getting hit with the shell and Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's going. No, that's the part of the game.
So like
it means you were going too fast.
As long as I've been playing poker with the poker boys. Yep. When this thing first started, these guys were doing the slot car shit, and all I could do was make fun of them.
I don't know. It actually sounds kind of fun. I love me a little race car track, and that sounds like it's legit professional. Started becoming very popular. I do have one story because
holy shit. Bill Matheny says my favorite gift was my brother John's new bike. I got clothes. I was mad, so I ran him and his new bike over with our 3-wheeler. Ruined his new bike. Best gift ever. Oh, Brandon Krause. What about you, buddy? What's your favorite Christmas gift of all time?
I could see you doing that.
Oh, dude.
Knowing me, that's his favorite gift.
So
while he's pulling that, I when you were talking about before I go get the Christmas tree out of the garage and knock the rats out of it,
knock the dust off that
dope did and bring my lifeboats. You said you love the setting things up and setting up the station and stuff. One year, we got Hallie a Barbie dream house, and we're living in the Urbandale ranch style. So her bedroom was down the hall to the left. Put her to bed, 7 o'clock. And then she wakes up at 8. So finally she's sleeping. I start to work on this damn thing. I love doing projects and building. This thing sucked. And I got to like almost done and realized the third floor, one of the slots, the walls was facing the wrong way. So something else wouldn't snap in. So I had to take a whole nother floor off and reflip it. I think it was 1 a.m. and I was just about to call it good. Like it was almost done. I've been working on it that long. Hallie walks out of her room right down the hall. And why wouldn't I do it right behind the couch in front of the hall? Because that's where it was going to sit, so she couldn't see it. I am direct line of sight, and we lock eyes. And I'm laying on the ground. Hey, princess, what are you doing out of your bed? And she's like, I was just kind of thirsty. Like, God damn it. What? I've been working on this for 4 hours, and she comes out and stares down the hallway and sees the cool one.
Brandon Krause says that his was a starter jacket and his number, the football number. That it was a big thing when we were in high school to get your
6'9". It wasn't 6'7". It was
6'7".
The kids hate us.
Okay, yeah, I know that you got to dip out here pretty quick. Yep. But when so I want to tell you telling that story about her. Did I ever tell you the story about how I found out about the magic of Christmas and Santa Claus? So when you were a kid in Atlantic. Me, like our young age, do you remember being able to call the radio station to talk Santa Claus on Saturday mornings?
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Oh God, I already know where this is going now.
Do you know who was Santa Claus for years on KJN?
Scott Calvin.
Yeah, Scott Calvin, also known as Mike James.
Yeah.
This guy was so good at disguising his voice that I called him for years. We would call him, and not just me, like my siblings, our friends, all these people who knew him. And you would call him and tell him all this stuff. And in typical Santa Claus fashion, he would do things like, don't forget to tell your mom and dad that when Santa gets to your house, he's real hungry, doesn't want no cookies, make sure we got pizza.
Oh, he gave it away on accident.
And so I remember I was slow. Like you might as well have called me.
I don't know if you know this about me, Joe, but I'm a little retarded.
I want to say that I was probably 12, 13 years old before I figured shit out. Maybe not that old.
That just means your parents did a great job of keeping that alive.
But the way that I found out was I called Santa Claus. And I was talking to him, and my mom tells this story. I don't know if she will anymore, but she said that I was sitting there talking, and all of a sudden my eyes just lit up, and I looked at her and I said, "That's Dad. That's Dad." But like, it turned into some really cool shit, man. Because like from that time on, he was the guy that you went downtown on and slapped downtown to for a while.
What?
Absolutely, dude. My dad was.
What years did he do that?
Oh, that would have been probably 93 until 2000. I went down and dressed up as his happy helper for a couple of years there. Because I actually got to watch one of the craziest, greatest fucking stories ever in the history of Christmas. And that gives me goosebumps just thinking about this fucking thing. It might be the greatest Christmas story. It's going to give me too. I was down there. I was his helper.
Yep.
This kid comes in and his dad brings him in. This kid looks like she is 7 years old.
Okay.
She goes over, she sits up on Dad's lap, and I'm handing out candy canes and I'm doing my thing. And my dad Santa Claus does his little spiel with her, and he says, "Oh, what do you want for Christmas, sweetheart?" And she goes, "I don't want anything for Christmas. I want my daddy to not have cancer anymore."
Oh, Jesus. No shit.
She said, "I don't care. You can give all the toys to everybody else. I just want my daddy to not be sick anymore." And I was probably at this point 13, 14 years old. My dad is 40. Santa Claus is in his 40s. And I'm not shitting you, Jay. We both sat there bawling our eyes out as he is trying to get through the rest of this thing. And her dad's standing there, and her dad's just like, he's tears running because that little girl thought the spirit of Christmas, the Scott Calvin, she could give up everything else in the world to fix her daddy. And that was that was probably one of the coolest Christmas moments that I ever witnessed in person, because a kid that age to realize, I don't want nothing else.
Yep.
I just want my dad.
And that's what they have to give too.
Yeah.
That's all really until you become self-aware.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that he did that because my mom, how she always had that TV camera filming everything. I was saying, I bet we have video.
I'll guarantee it.
Because we got intense about it. Because mom's got a video of me going in there and I run right up to him and Santa goes, "Well, you look like you're a little ornery." And I thought, oh God. And I just on the video, I'm like, no, I'm not. I was trying to color Joe a picture, and he punched, just started going up, rambling stuff, talking in tongues. I didn't want Santa to think I was bad.
Very well could have been.
And then you know what I asked for?
What? Nintendo 64?
Nope. I asked for a He-Man guy and a rhinoceros. I don't know.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
I claim that I wanted like those toy, like you get the horses, and stuff like that, like Capples or the bigger versions. I was saying I wanted that kind of rhinoceros. I have no idea what the hell I was thinking of. It's on film, and I don't know why I wanted a He-Man guy and a rhinoceros.
Well, I'll tell you what, buddy.
Rhino.
I know that you got to go get your Christmas tree put up. We are overconfident and underqualified. This is going to happen every Thursday night from now on. Make sure that you jump on, join us in all ways possible. Brandon Krause, Curtis Spore Leader, Bill Matheny, all of you guys, appreciate you guys coming in.
Jimmy, John.
And make sure that you guys join us again next week. But until then, we are overconfident and underqualified.
Always.
I'm Cody.
I'm Jay.
And we're out of here. We'll see you guys in a week. Thanks, you guys. Join us again. And
Deuces.
if we don't get a chance to tell you beforehand,
Yeah, if you don't show back up.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Yes.
Love you guys.
Merry holidays. Happy Christmas.
And we'll get into that next week. People who don't want me to say Merry Christmas can
Don't
suck.
want a lot for Christmas.
You see what I did?
So good. That's gonna be so good.